on news that Paramount Skydance is preparing an offer for that company. David Faber joins us now on the CNBC Newsline. The first person I obviously thought of, David, of having to hear from to get your insight and your take on all this. What do you make of it?
Yeah, sorry I wasn't up there with you. A couple of appointments got in the way. But we can confirm at this point, Scott, that the Wall Street Journal story is correct, as is a source close to the situation telling me there is a bid being prepared, and largely, as the Journal indicated, of course, they didn't have anything really on structure, though there is a preponderance potentially of cash. We'll have to wait and see in terms of structure. At this point, I don't have a lot more to offer other than we are not going to get said bid, I am told, tomorrow or over the weekend. But as I'm reporting, is probably on the screen, could be perhaps as soon as next week at some point. And so that does give you a sense as to the imminent nature of the bid that, again, has been reported on. Structure will be important, and as will so many other elements of a potential Paramount bid here. As you pointed out, Warner Brothers shares are up dramatically. I would note, interesting that Paramount shares also, at least last I looked, were also stronger, which is always a nice market check if you are planning something like this. Obviously, Warner far larger than Paramount. The idea of bringing together the two studios, some would say, is that an antitrust problem? Of course, you did have Disney allowed to buy Fox not that long ago. CNN and CBS. I mean, there are any number of different things to be thinking about here that are interesting in terms of the combination and, of course, enormous cost synergies, not to mention the scale that would be brought by putting together the two streaming services in HBO Max and Paramount Plus. All that said, hopefully I'll have more reporting as we go along in terms of potential structure, although it may be a little bit of time here before we actually, as I said, get the actual bid, Scott. But interesting day. Final thing I would note is that there was a large options trade this morning. I had missed it, I guess, at the time. 100,000 contracts, I believe, in the December 15 Warner Brothers Discovery calls. Somebody knew something, and they've made about $30 million. And so that may have been one reason why at least there was a leak, although not to me. But again, we can confirm at least that this is underway. Kind of feels a little like the late 90s in terms of old media consolidation.